After nearly 5 years, the long-awaited successor to the BMW M2 is finally here. So without further ado, let's get acquainted with the new M2. First and foremost, the look. Besides the expected M-derived front and rear fascias, fender adornments, and quad exhaust tips, the M2 features an aluminum-intensive body structure that's nearly 3 inches wider than the standard 2 Series. As for the engine, BMW didn't just take a reworked version of its existing 3-liter turbo and stick it into a racier 2 Series. Okay, that's actually exactly what they did. But this engine, housed within a modified M3 chassis, yes, the M2 is only a 2 Series to the naked eye, and the result is really something special. So to find out just how special it is, let's head to the racetrack. Of course, the first thing you'll notice, power. And with 365 horsepower and 343 pound-feet of torque, good for a 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, there's certainly no lack of it. The engine begins to produce usable power around 3,500 RPM, and it continues to surge all the way up until just over 7,000 RPM. Let's give that a try. Yes, I like that. To put it another way, if you miss a shift or you mess up a corner, you're in the wrong gear, it's really not going to matter. The M2 has enough torque to pull you out of it. This car has seen well over 50 consecutive laps on Laguna Seca Raceway, but brakes still feel really good. No signs of fading, a little bit of squeaking here and there, but that's to be expected. There's a bunch of journalists behind the wheel. And of course, the way the chassis and suspension work together is something magical. Make our way through the corkscrew here. Turn in, no delay. About half throttle on. It is extremely predictable. Unfortunately, we do have very limited time on the racetrack, but we're going to see how the M2 performs on the street. Once you've returned to the place where most M2s will spend their entire lives, you'll be greeted with a really pleasant driving experience. The cabin is fairly quiet until your right foot gets the upper hand. Seats are comfortable and supportive, at least when you opt for the power seat option, because yes, the car with a $52,000 starting price does not come with power seats, and the steering wheel offers more adjustability than most of you will ever need. But the most impressive aspect of the M2's urban saga is just how comfortable the ride is, given how capable it is on a racetrack. Really, the only criticism I have is the rather unrefined nature of the optional 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission when you accelerate from a stop, especially when the transmission is cold. That said, the 7-speed is absolutely brilliant on the racetrack. There's virtually zero lag time from the moment you depress the paddle shifter and the gear change occurs. You can actually feel a little bit of partial engagement as you return to throttle, which is pretty neat for something that doesn't have a traditional clutch. Then again, we are quite taken with the 6-speed manual, which we're driving right now. It has short throws, it's responsive, it has an auto rev match feature, and the clutch is light and really easy to use. This is the one to get. Along with really good steering, what's the biggest advantage the M2 has over rivals, say like the Audi S3 and Mercedes-Benz CLA 45? This is a lot more fun. Although that uniquely raucous yet refined nature for which BMW M cars are renowned has diminished slightly over the years, it's safe to say the M2 signifies a return to glory for BMW's performance wing.